Spooky Dookie, where we do get all the spookies.
I'm Casey.
And I'm Leah.
And I'm Tyler.
Something. Something you want to say there?
No.
Okay. Good self-control. We're just gonna go right into it because the plot is very long.
Oh my
Sorry.
God, why?
This is not one of my
How
favorite
long are
scary
these
movies.
movies?
Like 2 hours, maybe.
How can you sit there for 2 hours watching some dude with a white mask just go, chaw, chaw?
Because they write it good. This one is not my favorite though. I mean,
Is it confusing?
no. Well, there's a lot of people, so I guess that's confusing. But that means a lot of pictures. Okay. Well, yeah, I'll just jump into it because it's gonna take a while. Okay. So, it is, at the beginning of this movie, it's the 15th anniversary of the first killings. So it's been 15 years since Billy Loomis and Stan have killed all those people.
No, it wasn't.
2 high school students in Woodsboro.
No, they weren't high school students. Yeah, it wasn't in Worldsboro.
It's not Worldsboro either.
I don't
It's
care.
Woodsboro.
Woodsboro, not the real place.
Okay. It's not.
Yep, told you.
It's in this movie. It is
No,
though.
it's not.
And 2 high school students in
not.
Woodsboro at the same high school as the original people are killed.
Nope.
First killings, Ghostface got them.
It goes.
Does he kill 15 people?
No,
Does he kill more?
I don't know the exact number. Do you want me to count real quick?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like a little top hat.
We're at 6. Remember that.
This is fun. You know.
7,
This is fun.
8, 9. We're at 9 right
I
now.
think so.
10,
No, I think it just snaps back on.
Isn't that
11.
What?
I'm thinking there's 11 killings.
Why not 15?
Oh, in a 2-hour movie, there's only 11 people that died.
Why not 15 for 15 years?
I don't know. Well, anyway, Sidney is now writing self-help books because I mean her last job being a telephone operator for Abused Women's Hotline did not work out very well, did it?
No.
Do you remember what happened?
No.
She got called and they used her mother's.
Oh
mother's
yeah, I
voice.
remember.
Yeah. So she's not doing that anymore. She's writing self-help books because she's gotten,
Is Gail in
pretty
this
popular.
one?
Yes.
Is
Get
Gail in
punched?
all of them?
Yes. No.
God dang it.
Does she?
Or is
She
this-
will at one of them.
Is
She
this
will.
the 4th movie?
Yes.
Oh Jesus.
Okay. Well, oh yeah, I didn't say that. This is Scream 4.
Spoiler alert, which we forget
Oh.
to say every time.
I said it last time.
Well, you didn't say
Well,
it this
anyway.
time.
For her self-help book, which is kind of about being an abused woman or something like that, even though she's not abused, she's just been stabbed a couple times. Just like you. Anyway, she has to go back to Woodsboro to help sell her book and to do the promotion of it. So she's back in Woodsboro too. And there is evidence that the police find in her car that have an array of knives and a ghost face costume.
So she was framed.
Let's just say she's the prime
This is
suspect.
Sidney Prescott, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's
Is
just
she
say
the
she's
killer?
Let's just say that she's the prime suspect.
She didn't say no.
Let's just say she's the prime suspect.
The prime suspicion.
You've said that like 10 times.
I know. The people I'm just gonna tell you all the names of the people in the story, and I will go back to them later and their roles. But I will go back to them later. Are you okay? Okay. The people in this story include Sidney, obviously. Sidney's cousin, who's named Jill.
Is she the killer?
No.
It tends to be her family.
Trevor, who is Jill's ex, because this is kind of like Jill's friend group.
If
Because
Jill
Sidney's
dies,
with Jill.
Trevor the killer.
Olivia, Kirby, Charlie, and
Kirby's the
Robbie
killer.
are all Jill's friends. And then we have Dewey and Gail. And that's our main characters, I'd say.
I'm calling it. Kirby's the killer.
Good job.
I'm gonna call it right now. It's Kirby.
So Sydney's cousin is like having a little hangout at her house. Not a party, that's not yet. But we're having a little hangout.
Does
and
someone die when
Trevor,
they have a party?
Trevor which is Jill's ex, gets a call from Ghostface. And it's kind of threatening. So they're all a little freaked out.
Does he have a voice changer?
Yes.
Okay.
And Dewey gets to question all of them because
He a cop.
because he's a cop, yes. He's the official cop of Woodsboro. So he gets to question them.
William Sparrow?
No.
That's not a real person.
And by the way, Dewey and Gail are now married.
Okay.
And I forgot. There's no Mark.
Yeah, there's no Mark.
There's no Mark.
You look gay. Okay. So they're married. It's sweet, but it's sad.
What?
Sweet and
dies.
sour.
One dies.
No.
Then why is it sweet and sad? They get divorced.
How do you turn this on?
What?
What?
Do that again. Do the sounds again. I
So.
want to see if I can figure it out. So that's like a E.
This is quite interesting for
Is
them.
it?
No.
No, it's not.
They did that in like the second movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I didn't say that, so you shouldn't remember. Well, I kind of did say that.
Yeah.
That was when they were looking at the tapes. No, that was last movie.
How do you turn it
No.
on?
No, I thought
No, it wasn't. That was in the second.
Oh,
Sorry.
yeah.
Shut up, Tyler. Sorry.
goes.
How do you turn it on?
I don't know.
So Gail starts investigating.
Investigating. She's gonna start investigating.
Investigating the crimes,
That's how you turn
which
it
is
on.
against Dewey's wishes because Dewey wants her to be safe, obviously, because they're married. So Dewey doesn't want her to investigate the crimes, but she's doing so anyway because Gail's not Gail if she's not investigating.
Or
But
she's
she's
getting punched in the face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Olivia, which I said earlier was Jill's friend,
Olivia's the murderer.
is
Oh, she laughed. She didn't say no.
no, just laughing at the irony of what's about to happen.
Uh-oh.
So Olivia
She
Olivia done?
gets
Olivia
killed
done?
Oh.
and so
Did she fake
Sidney is staying over at Jill's house because they're in Woodsboro. Sidney doesn't live in
Who's
Woodsboro.
Jill?
Wait, Jill's the
Sidney
killer.
doesn't.
Oh, Sidney.
She is staying over at her house because she doesn't have a home in Woodsboro because she's not in Woodsboro obviously anymore.
Woodsboro.
Okay.
Woodsboro.
But she's staying at Jill's house for the meantime, and Olivia gets killed because she is also Jill's roommate, so she's in the same house.
Who gets killed? Oh, Olivia.
So Sidney and Sidney and Jill are together, and Olivia is murdered downstairs in her room, and her window's not open, but her window doesn't have any curtains on it. So some of her, Jill's other friends are in the other house across the street, and they can look in the window and are literally seeing Ghostface kill their friend.
Oh my god!
But Ghostface and the friend are not being loud enough for Jill and Sidney to understand. I don't think. That's what I remember. But
What?
did you say ASMR?
No, I didn't.
No. Tyler's an ASMR.
No.
Okay.
I did not. I did not.
Stop being a Grinch.
I did not do that.
Okay. Well, you can't look at this.
I'm not looking at the screen.
I dislike my friends.
I know you
Okay. Okay. So those guys, it's one of the. I love this scene just because it's like a lot of drama-y cool stuff. I don't know how to say it, but they're just literally watching one of their friends get killed by Ghostface, and they're trying to get someone on the phone, but they can't. So they literally can do nothing but watch her die.
Wow.
Go over to the house and knock, knock, knock.
Well, they don't want to die either.
Well, it's not like they'll die. It's like
They probably would die.
It's like a. It's like a.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah.
It's like a.
Mark.
It's like a, at least 5-on-1. Not like he's any weapons or anything. Continue. Casey, stop daydreaming.
I'm not daydreaming
Yeah, if you
about
could
Mark.
see her right now, she's just going.
That's hearing, not seeing. I think you're.
Continue.
Whatever.
Whatever.
forever. I'm trying to continue, but I'm not continuing because
you're
of,
daydreaming.
Why are you not
about one.
continuing?
because my
Daydreaming
brain
about
is
one.
not working because I
Because
hear a lot
Mark's
of
so
things
over.
from Tyler.
Just continue.
Okay. Anyways, there's a fight between
Continue.
there's a fight between Ghostface and Sidney because Sidney like thinks she hears something.
Where's
so she goes
Jill?
down.
Yeah, where's Jill?
Jill is like still in the room because she's like Sidney was like, here, stay in here. I heard a noise. I'm gonna go investigate. So she hears a little noise. She gets like in a fight between Ghostface, but Ghostface flees before anyone can really do anything about it. Ghostface just scared or something.
And Jill doesn't come to help.
Because Jill's scared. She's like a teenager, like not even. She's like, I'd say
Jill's a
maybe
teenager.
16. Yeah. She's like 16, and so are all her friends. Maybe 17, but still. Okay. Not interesting.
Continue.
Okay.
I'm listening. Jill's
Um,
dead. Whatever.
Jill's not dead.
Oh, okay. Gail got punched in the face. We know.
Gail did not get punched in the face.
Ah! Jill and Dewey got married. Nope, that's the wrong people. Gail and Dewey got married.
Yeah, that's one thing. Who just died?
Mark Rober.
Mark? Sorry.
Mark Rober.
So, okay. Sidney fires her book publisher. This doesn't sound really important, but you remember how she's doing that as a book publisher? She fires her
About
book
abused
publisher because
Women or something?
Women or something?
because she thinks that the publisher has wrong intentions about the book. And can you be quiet?
Yeah, sorry. Get your thing.
Where's she gonna? Yeah.
Oh,
Is it on the side? No, that's no. Turn to the side. No. Yeah. You should go
Sorry.
sit down in your seat. Okay. I didn't actually expect you to listen. Here, guys, go. It's a piece of paper. It's some.
Oh, sorry.
There's some secrets. Did they hear you?
Probably.
They don't look like
Getting
it.
like 40 notifications all of a sudden. Just got it.
Oh, okay. Well, anyways, Sidney fires her publisher because she thinks her publisher has the wrong intentions, and her publisher goes out into the parking lot and gets murdered.
Whoa.
Publisher dead, Olivia dead,
Deserved,
2 high school
honestly.
students dead. We're at 4 kills.
Honestly, deserved.
Oh, okay. Gail, because she's investigating, I said that earlier, gets some help
No, you
from
didn't. You lied.
people who graduated from the high school. I
Cool.
think it's something like that, or maybe people from the high school. But they think, the help, thinks that the guy, or whoever, I guess, is, that is doing the killings
Trevor.
is following
Story.
the movie's way of killing. Like, killing people in the same way as the movies go. Kind of like how they thought in the third one.
So
Kinda
who's
how
the
I think.
real bad people here? Because Sidney has killed someone.
But Sidney did that in defense.
Oh!
Okay.
That's so boring.
Sidney agrees that about the guy that what the people who are the helping Gail think.
Doing
She
it
agrees
in
with that
defense is boring. Why didn't you just do it in cold blood?
because that's what the other people are doing.
I don't care what
Well,
the other people
that's
do.
why if you
Follow the new trend.
can't, that's why if you can't beat them, join them.
So there is now a stabathon. Do you know
Dun,
what that
dun.
means?
A
Dun,
lot
dun.
of people that got
Dun
stabbed.
dun.
No.
Dun dun.
They're
They
watching
go-
all of the stab movies. They're watching all 7 of them because there's 7
I
of them
thought
now.
you meant like people just getting
We're
stabbed.
getting to that part. We have 4 out of 11 kills. They're still gonna get some more kills. It's okay. But so it's in a barn and it's like a teenage like party. It's like
Oh
everyone's
yeah,
like,
here we go with the parties again. Dun,
This
dun.
is not the only party. Sorry.
Dun, dun.
multiple.
Yeah.
Dun,
But
dun,
so
dun,
Gail-
All my friends just died. Let's host a party.
Gail
Yeah.
sneaks into the party because it's kind of like you need to be like on the list to get in kind of thing.
That's dumb.
She sneaks in and she like she puts cameras everywhere and there's someone from the van, I think it's Dewey, or no, Dewey's not helping. It was one of the help that she hired in the van that's just looking at the cameras that Gail placed and watching them all get like stabbed out by Scream, knowing that Gail's gonna die soon but not being able to get in because of the
Gail
list.
dies.
Well, thinking that Gail was gonna die. Sorry, I didn't mean to say it that way. Gail does not die actually, but she does get stabbed in the shoulder. Remember where she got stabbed? Remember.
Okay, remember what we did yesterday? You said he got stabbed in the throat, proceeded to stab yourself in the shoulder.
Yeah.
You're like Andrew when he gets knee and elbow mixed up. Nah. Oh, yeah, got it.
Anyway, Jill's not here. Gail gets stabbed in the shoulder. I was on a different scene in my head. Gail gets stabbed in the shoulder, but she escapes and just goes off on her own. Yay for her.
Whoa!
She's not alive still.
Gail.
But now since Olivia, Jill's roommate, got murdered, Sidney has got guards in front of Jill's house, and as of this moment, both of the guards get stabbed and murdered. So we're on to 6 kills right now. Sidney gets taunted by a call that she's from Ghostface, that's saying that because Jill went on a trip with Kirby to Kirby's house, that Jill and Kirby are not safe.
Is Kirby the murderer?
Kirby's a girl, by the way. Sounds like a boy name, but it's a girl. Just by the way. What'd you say?
Is Kirby the murderer?
Anyways.
See, you didn't say no. See, I called it.
So the call that she gets is saying that Jill is unsafe because she went with Kirby.
Kirby.
Ghostface
That reminds me of the Kirby game.
then attacks Sidney and kills Kate, which is like I think a guard that she's with.
A guard.
Or something like that, but
A guard.
Sidney gets attacked again.
A guard.
So at Kirby's house, what they're doing is having a party. I'm pretty sure there was like a disgusting kiss scene or something, but
Oh, that's gross.
okay. Okay.
Oh, shucks.
Are you really that
No.
interested?
What?
Okay. Never mind. And kills. Oh yeah, she kills a random guard. So they have a party at Kirby's house, just like an after party, kind of just trying to get the morale up. This is party number 2, if you didn't know. So the people who are at the party is Trevor, Jill's ex, and Robbie, Charlie, Kirby, and Jill.
Robbie's the killer.
Robbie and Charlie are Jill's friends. I think I said that earlier, but
Alright.
Ghostface then arrives at the party, you know, how he normally does. And
They just let him
Robbie
walk in.
is drunk.
They just let him walk in that suit?
No, he sneaks in. And he kills Robbie, who is drunk.
Robbie, no!
So where's Sidney at this point?
She actually
In a
is
suit.
calling Dewey to help find Jill because she doesn't know where Kirby's house is.
No shucks.
So where's Kirby at this point?
She's
Kirby
eating
just-
turtles.
Kirby just found one of her friends, Charlie, who is gagged up and tied up, and like Ghostface must have left him there for a reason.
that?
And Charlie, you know, in an act of appreciation,
Who's that?
um,
Oh, Charlie. Never
is immediately attacks Kirby, stabs her, and kills her, and is revealed as the killer.
So Kirby died? See, I knew Charlie
I
was.
don't think you
I
even
knew
said anything about Charlie.
Charlie.
Because you didn't say anything about
Sidney
Charlie.
arrives because Dewey helped her find Kirby's house and tries to leave with Jill, but then gets attacked.
Who got who?
Sidney gets attacked.
Oh.
And in that, she loses Jill. You're okay. No. And in the thing, Sidney loses Jill. They got separated because Sidney was getting attacked, and like I think Ghostface was attacking Jill too. So they got separated somehow in running away, and Sidney is confronted by Charlie, which is the killer, and she doesn't know it's the killer. And another person in a Ghostface costume reveals themselves as
Chicken sand.
Drum roll, please, actually. Oh, okay. Reveals himself as
Kirby.
Jill.
Dang it.
Kirby's dead.
Oh yeah.
So Jill and Charlie are our killers.
I knew Jill was one of them.
You did say
I
that,
did
but you
as
also
well.
did say that after you said Kirby.
Wait, didn't
and
Jill
Olivia.
die? Wait, I thought Jill
but
died.
I
Jill
said
did not
Jill
die.
first, though. I said Jill first, though.
After
No,
Olivia and Kirby.
when you first announced Jill as her cousin, I said it tends to be their family
Okay,
members.
Okay, but then you got on other tracks.
No.
No,
Yeah, first
stop
guess.
making
The first
excuses.
guess is always right.
Wait, can I have that?
Watch it back.
Yeah, can I have that?
Yeah, make sure you put it in the comments who's right.
Oh, the barn scene. This is the barn scene right here. That's Gail,
Obviously.
and that's
We don't know who that is.
and that's our background. No, but that's no. But I almost showed you right there. That's Gail, and that's Ghostface, and
That's Charlie.
that's either Charlie or
Charles
Jill.
Duncan.
Jill. I'm pretty. We'll find out later. You'll know. I promise you. You'll know.
Oh, you guys actually put it in color this time.
Yeah, it was cool. So are the pictures. I put Mark's picture in color last time.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Mark.
Anyways.
It's Mark.
Jill reveals her motives to be that she was jealous of Sidney's fame after the murders. So she was like, I wish I could have been stabbed 7 times and have all of my friends killed, and boyfriend almost tried to kill me. That didn't happen though. Sadly, I guess, to her. But she is jealous of all the fame that Sidney's gotten from this. And she reveals that she wanted to frame her ex Trevor because she has bad blood with him, obviously, you know. So she wants.
a bad blood. No, I got bad blood.
I think that's how it goes.
I never want to hear that again. Okay.
Got a blank space, baby. And
I don't want to hear you sing any Taylor Swift.
Swifties unite.
You say Wifties?
Swifty, Wifty. Come on, Wifty.
So Trevor arrives. And
True story.
gets killed by Jill because she was trying to frame him.
So she's like, I'm gonna frame you. Just kidding, I'm gonna kill you.
Well, she can still frame him if he's dead. Say that she killed him or something.
That's
Yeah.
insane.
So she's saying that she wants to be the sole survivor. So she also
So she kills people.
kills
to survive.
Charlie, which is
Charlie, no!
which is her accomplice.
Ow,
So
Charlie.
she kills Charlie, just like what happened in the second movie, I think it was. She
Where
they killed
Nancy
their accomplice.
killed Mickey.
You
Yes.
remember that?
So she kills her accomplice, Charlie, and says that she's gonna be the sole survivor. So she stabs Sidney and like, oh, if I kill you, I'm the sole survivor. It looks like I killed the bad guys and I'm the winner. I'm the hero, is what she said. She gives, you know how
She really not though.
Stan and Billy stabbed themselves to
Mhm.
make it look like they were victims.
Did she stab herself?
She stabs herself.
Idiot.
So Dewey.
Where'd she stab herself? Her neck?
I don't remember. So Dewey and the rest of the police force arrive and they see Sidney and Jill be taken to the hospital because they're the only 2 at this point that are still alive. And none of them know that Jill's the bad guy at this point.
Not even Sidney.
Sydney knows because
Oh.
Jill stabbed Sydney, and she saw Jill kill Trevor and Charlie.
So why doesn't Sidney say anything?
I'll get to that later.
Okay.
Right now she's unconscious though.
Oh.
At
Why?
this point, because she got stabbed.
Oh.
So, someone says, "Yeah, it's a real luck that you and Sydney both survived." And she's like, "Sydney survived?" She thought Sydney died, so she's like, "Sydney survived." Like, Sydney survived. you know?
God.
Like,
So she tries to kill Sydney in the hospital because I think the only thing that's wrong with her is she stabbed herself in like her arm or something. So it's not even that bad.
In her arm.
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 So she tries to kill Sydney in the hospital. I already said that.
Oh my
And
God.
Gail and Dewey walk in because they are like trying to visit Sydney, but Jill puts away what she was gonna use to kill Sidney really fast and makes it look like she was just there to be with Sidney. So they don't really suspect anything at this point. And Sidney can't talk because she either has like a tube in her throat or she was like stabbed in the throat or something like that. Something with her throat that made her not be able to talk. So she can't tell them anything. She doesn't have a pad or paper.
Go. She can point. She can go.
She tried to hurt me.
Well, she didn't do that.
Because
obviously.
she's stupid.
No, she's not stupid. She's
Was she
just
blonde?
scared. No, I'll show you a picture at the end. They figure out that she is the killer because she said, look, we're right here. We're right here. It's okay. Because she's like,
Whoops.
Gail, is
I
your
got
shoulder okay? She asked Gail. She's like, Gail, is your shoulder okay? And Gail's like, oh, it's fine. Wait, how did you know I got stabbed in the shoulder? Because Jill never knew.
Mm-hmm.
So that is Jill in that right here. Everyone, that's Jill, right there.
Right.
And that's Gail.
And that's Gail, who's about to get stabbed in the shoulder. And sorry, it's very pixelated, but like that. Deal with it.
1, 2, 3
Okay.
to the 4.
Anyway, so she has a gun with her right now. Jill does. So Jill goes, don't tell anyone, I'll kill you if you do, or something like that, I don't know. So she holds them and takes them at gunpoint, and Sidney because she's only looking at them because she doesn't see Sidney as a threat. So Sidney is like, I'm gonna get out of bed real quick. So Sidney gets out of bed, and she takes the defibrillator that she finds in the corner.
Defibrillator.
Do you not know what a defibrillator is?
Is
No,
it that
I
thing
don't
that
feel like
Jaden
knowing.
hit his head on?
Yeah, that's it. It's these little pads that you take to someone's heart and it shocks them. So if they die, it can resuscitate them. Yeah.
That's a big word that I don't know what the meaning is.
Resuscitate? Bring them back to life. Yeah.
Resuscitate.
So she takes that, which shocks you too much to the point where doctors can't have their hands on a body when someone's shocking them. They have to be like clear and make sure that everyone's hands off before they can so that only the person who needs it is getting shocked. And she takes those defibrillators and does not use them how they're meant to be and puts them on Jill's head and goes and fries her brain. Like literally fries her brain.
Oh my god. She killed her cousin?
Well, her cousin tried to kill her.
But
So she did it in defense for
She's
both
just laying
Gail
on
and
the.
Dewey.
She's just laying on the floor, and then there's smoke that comes out of her ear.
I'm sure that could happen. So Sidney then takes the gun from the ground that Jill had in her hands, just in case they come back to life, and shoots her in the head and heart so that she does not have a final scare. Because this movie does not have a final scare. And that's the end. Would you guys like to see the characters?
Yeah.
Try to name them all, because she is